So I saw this recent blog by Bloomberg. This was an opinion piece by Bloomberg in talking about how the video game industry has an issue with the portrayal of women in games. I actually wrote a blog about this. You'll find it in my website, omnigeekempire.com. But I wanted to just make a quick video talking about how I feel like this conversation, how women are portrayed in gaming, isn't as simple as let's make all the, beautiful girls or women in gaming look ugly. It just doesn't work out. I feel because how do I put this? Because me as a guy, it's like I don't really care if the girl is ugly or cute or whatever. It's like if the gameplay is good, that's all that matters. But I think the big mistake that is happening, and correct me if I'm wrong in this, is that we're listening to one side of women complaining that we don't want to see women like Lara Croft or Bayonetta. We want to see women like Aloy, but they're forgetting that there are some women out there who do enjoy seeing Lara Croft or Bayonetta or any of the girls from Genshin Impact and how they're portrayed, because some of them can be relatable, some of them just are cute and they just like being cute. It's like sometimes I don't know which gender the writer of the blog was. I think the name was Tai Kim. I thought that was a girl, but apparently it's a dude. Sometimes when you're fighting or you're being an activist for something, you need to sit down for a moment and think about what it is that you're fighting for. Aloy is a great character. We all know this. I played the game. She's a great character, but she shouldn't be the only type of women in video games. There are places for Lara Croft, Bayonetta, and any other female that I kind of just forgot. Any other female that I don't really remember right now, but I think it's important to listen to all voices in the women community. Because what I've noticed essentially is that if a woman comes out and says, I like Lara Croft, I like Bayonetta, I want to keep this type of women in games, they're usually called pick-me's, which is kind of like a derogatory term to stop them from voicing their opinion, essentially. Like, oh, look at you, you're just trying to be cute for the guys. It's like, it's weird, isn't it? Women are voicing their opinions and they're being shut down, but in vice versa, the women who are advocating for more alloys feel like they're being shut down themselves. I don't know. I actually explained this a little bit more better in my blog, but I just want to kind of come in here and just voice my opinion on this. I think it's getting kind of ridiculous right now. There can be all types of women in gaming. We just need to be careful not to silence certain groups of women, because that's what's happening. Like, women are literally telling you, listen, we want, we want cute girls, but other people are saying no. All cute girls like Bayonetta, Lara Croft need to go away. We need to see more Aloy, from Horizon Zero Dawn, essentially. Yeah, I think it's important that we listen to all sides, have a discussion about it. I mean, I think what we should be focusing on, essentially, in my opinion, is creating an environment where we let women create whatever the hell they want. Like, the bigger issue isn't how we portray women in gaming, but the bigger issue is the forced conformity that is happening with video game companies, where the executives are too afraid to let a woman take charge simply because they think a woman being on the front page or the front cover of a game just won't sell. Yeah. Because we've seen cases like this, especially with the Assassin's Creed series. Both Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they both should have been led by women, I personally think, because that's what the intention was. But every single time they just forced, gender options. For me, I don't care. Anyone who plays the Assassin's Creed games, we don't care about the gender of the character. We've always cared about the story narrative of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, essentially. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinion on the Bloomberg opinion. I know this person meant well, but you gotta listen to all women. There is no right opinion in this. It's more like, let's have an open dialogue. Let's discuss it and see where it goes.